Hello everyone, this is Akang Suman here. Now we are going to find out the velocity. Okay. Now in the question it is given that consider a 4-bar mechanism shown in the given figure. The driving link DA. What is DA? This is driving link DA is rotating uniformly at the speed of 100 rpm. See here. This is the speed in rpm. Okay. Clockwise direction, and the velocity of A will be, and what is the direction of the velocity? It is always perpendicular to the distance between the hinged point and the point where you are going to find out the velocity. So that would be perpendicular to this link. Okay, you all know that if this is a link, and what is the direction of the what would be the direction of the point B? That would be perpendicular to that link. Okay, that would be perpendicular. So similarly we can find out the velocity. That is the direction basically. Now we have to find out the velocity in meter per second. So in the question it is given that n is equal to 100 rpm. First you need to know how can you find out the velocity. We know that velocity is equal to r omega, that is radius and the angular velocity. Okay, now r is given. R is what? About which it is going to be rotated, that is the fixed point. Okay, it is the turning point, sorry. So about which you have to find out the velocity of point A. So radius is given, and you have to find out the omega. How can you find out the value of omega? Omega is the angular velocity, that is equal to 2 pi n by 60. 2 pi n by 60. So that is 2 pi n value is given, that is 100, and 60 here. So when you calculate this, you will get the value of omega, that would be 10.47 radian per second. 10.47 radian per second. That is the angular velocity. Okay, now it would be easy to find out the linear velocity, that is V. V is equal to R. R what is given? 30 centimeter. If you are going to find out the velocity in meter per second, you must have to convert centimeter into meter. Okay, so that is 30 upon 100. Okay, and what is omega? That is 10.47. So before solve this equation, you will get the value of 3.14 meter per second. Okay, if in the question it is asking in the centimeter per second, then you must have to multiply with 100. Okay, but if in the question it is given that find out the velocity in meter per second, you have to convert it into centimeter into meter. Okay, so unit you must have to be remember, because the number of questions that you max wrong just because of the unit mistake. Number of students making a mistake in the units, because they know how to solve the questions, they know how to deal with the questions, but because of the lack of concentration, because of the lack of focus, they will make a mistake in the units. Okay, basically in the integer type questions, generally the unit mistake is taken place, because in the objective questions they generally mention you to the options though, so you can cross check your answer with the options. But in the integer type questions, they don't give you any options, so that is basically you must have to be fully concentrated before putting the answer. Okay, because when you solve the questions, and after all long procedures, and you will get the correct answer, but just because of the units you will make a mistake, that is not the good thing. Okay, so this is a problem that you can reduce just doing a practice a lot of questions. That is only one possibility to reduce these errors. Just to do the lot of questions, practice a lot of questions, then this possibility of error can automatically be eliminated.